For coming out, we're gonna start off with a quick photo op here in the middle of the stage. So we're gonna let T. Lloyd, our team photographer, and these other photographers get a couple shots into the cameras. Right there, guys. T. All right. Thanks. All right, cameras in the back. You guys good? You got enough? Okay. Yep. Well, I just want to make sure you guys standing up in the front. All right, we're good. Thank you. We're going to let Coach and John get back up to the draft room and get squared away. We're going to move this table up. We're going to let you guys talk to Reuben and Solomon. Thanks. Absolutely. Feel free.
Reuben, can you talk just a little bit more about your progress?
I'm making big progress. I be limited in OTAs. Training camp I be full go. But if it's my decision, I think I can go now. Yeah.
There were some reports that you would need an additional surgery. Is that not accurate?
That's not accurate at all. I'm fine. I'm on schedule.
Someone coming into the building, you've been here before as a player, correct?
Yes, sir. So we played in the Pac-12 championship here, and also the Foster Farmers Bowl when I was a freshman at Stanford. So we've been here a couple times, and it's an amazing building. Happy to be back here.
What's it like to walk in here now as an employee?
It feels great. You know, it's an honor to be here as an employee, as a 49er. I'm ready to go to work with these guys and have a great time.
Do both of you guys expect to start, come in, make a big impact?
You know, coming in, you have to earn your stripes. I can't come in here and say I'm just going to start right away. I have to work with the guys, get to know my teammates, become a great teammate, become a great practice player, and just earn my stripes as I go on and just keep working and working until I can say I can get there.
Nah, I don't think about starting. I'm coming in humble. Coming in to pick some brains. You know, just get to know the coaches and the players and just really just be humble and just love one another and just let them carry me and show me the way, show me the ropes.
You guys had a chance to meet your new teammates who are in the locker room, anything like that?
You know, I met a couple guys coming in here so far, and there's been really friendly, welcoming me in, and got to see Eric Reed. I played with his brother at Stanford, so it was a familiar face. Saw Josh Garnett, used to play with him at Stanford, so you know, I already feel welcome on the team, and it feels great.
How would you characterize Tropisite?
I just got finished on meeting Vinny Sincere, but as far as the linebacker group, I didn't get a chance to meet none of them, but I look forward to meeting them.
How would you characterize the time you got to spend with John Lynch during the pre-draft process?
Oh man, it's good, man. You know, it's fun. It was funny, fun, home welcoming. You know, it's like a real home, like love, like family.
You guys ever met before today?
No, we haven't met before, but I spent about 10 minutes with him, and I already feel like he's my brother. So.
He's right. He's right about that.
Reuben, I'll ask you, I know the 49ers sent a couple people down to visit you, spend some time, get to know you. In that visit, what did you learn about the 49ers and them as an organization?
It's all about love and trust, man, and what I learned about them is love, and I love the 49ers. I grew up loving the 49ers, from Patrick Willis, you know, all the greats, and I want to come in here and become one of the greats. I know I got to wait my turn and do a step at a time, but I'm willing to do that, and I'm going to do that.
Reuben, when John Lynch called you yesterday, you, according to John, told him you were going to the Saints. What did the Saints? Have the Saints called you and told you that we're picking you at 32?
They actually did, man. It was a funny. That's a funny story, man. That was a funny story.
Tell the story, please.
All right, so the 32 pick was about to come up. So I get a call from New Orleans Saints. And they say, are you in Louisiana, Baton Rouge? I was like, no, sir, I'm in Miami, Florida. Is your woman around? I'm like, hold on, why you want to speak to my woman? So they said, give her the phone. I gave her the phone. All I hear is, yeah, no, yes, sir. Yeah, we in Miami, yes, sir. I'm like, dang, what are they talking about? So that's when a click had came in. She pulled the phone out like this. I said, oh, this is San Jose. So I had clicked over. For the San Francisco 49ers. And I picked and I said, hello. Wow, the New Orleans Saints still on the line. And I'm like, dang. But I wanted to be a 49er so bad. It was funny. But, man, it was crazy.
Wait, so did the Saints tell you that they had picked you?
They wanted to pick me, but it was too late. They were the 31st pick. They traded down. So they couldn't. It was like, I told Coach John Lynch, that it was too late. I said, man, Coach, you the 34th pick. It's too late. The New Orleans Saints about to get me.
What did the Saints say to your girlfriend? Or who was on the other?
They were just like, my girl was on the phone with the New Orleans Saints.
What did they tell her?
You got to take your time and just really scope him and be there for him. Because, she's from Louisiana, Baton Rouge. New Orleans just a 45-minute drive. So they wanted her there with her family and be like a home, welcoming, like home away from home.
They were certain they were picking you. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, they were certain that we're going to pick me. But
They were welcoming you, your girlfriend, to the family, essentially, when John called on the other line.
yeah.
So was it awkward at all when you clicked back on the other line?
No, I hung up. I'm sorry, y'all.
That they were moving up to take you. So what were you going through during that time?
I was just waiting patiently, waiting for my phone to get called. If they're going to take me, they're going to take me. If not, I was going to get the next pick. And, the 49ers, and it's a dream come true to be here, and it's an honor to be here, so I'm happy.
Solomon, not a lot of players, draftees, once took a class with their new general manager. How did that factor in terms of your communication with John leading up to the draft?
It was already a comfortable relationship, being with John before in the class and get to know him a little bit, see how he was in the classroom, and just a role model there, and get to talk to him a little bit throughout my college career, just get advice from him, and just as it goes on, how to become a better player, better man. And, now I'm an employee under him, and I can't wait to learn under him and play for him, so I'm really excited.
Reuben, you've had some challenges in your childhood, and you've obviously been able to overcome them. What's been the key for you in having success and being able to overcome those obstacles?
Just playing the sport that I love. This football is my passion. It's my domain. It's my stress reliever. It's my home. So just playing the sport I love.
Reuben, why was your draft party sponsored by a company that makes vaporizers for tobacco and marijuana?
No, well, hey, there's a new leaf, and I'm not answering that. I'm not answering that. I'm sorry. Next question. I'm sorry, y'all.
Solomon, last year, I know the NFL rules dictate that you can only do so much until your class graduates. Remember Joshua Garnett last year? Was he around Stanford while you were there? He was waiting for that? Mm-hmm. What was that like?
Yes, sir. So after Joshua got drafted, he was back at Stanford training with Coach Turley, and he took classes for a little bit, but then it got to a point where he stopped taking classes. But he was just around working, so I was trying to get work with him when he was back. But he was just in the area, stayed in the area because Santa Clara is about a 20-minute drive, 15-minute drive. So he just stayed in the area, stayed close to his new home.
So will you seek advice from him on how to handle it, to keep yourself from running up the walls during that time?
Yes, sir, definitely. I'll be talking with Joshua and other guys on the team and talking with the coaches as much as I can to learn as much as I can when I'm away from when I can't be at the facility. So I'm gonna do whatever I can to just continue to learn and get better while I'm away, but still kind of try to my best to be here in some way.
How much of the off-season program are you going to miss?
So I can come back to rookie minicamp, and then I can't come back until sometime, I think, early June, because that's when we don't start when classes end. Yes, sir.
More? What have you each been told about what your role will be, fitting in with his defense as we implement a new one here.
John Lynch, he said it best. You got to come in and earn it, which we do. We look forward to doing it.
Yeah, definitely got to come in and like I said, you got to earn your stripes and respect your team, become a teammate, learn from everyone. But I'm definitely excited to be part of this defense. It's a great defense. Amazing players all around, from Navarro Bowman to DeForest Buckner, Eric Reed. It's going to be a lot of fun, and getting to play with someone like Reuben, it's a dream come true. Watch his highlight tape before and he can hit. So I can't wait to see him hit someone.
Reuben, you've talked a lot about Patrick Willis, obviously, but now you're going to be paired next to Navarro Bowman. What do you know about him, or what did you like about his game when you were watching him play?
Navarro Bowman? I don't know too much about him, but I look forward to just getting to know him and just picking his brain, because he's a vet, and I really want to just know the ropes from him, from his standpoint, because he's been in this game more than I have. And Patrick Willis' standpoint, man, he's a great player. I want to become more like him, because he left a great legacy up here. So if I'm trying to get in that role, I want to leave a great legacy too.
Have you ever met Patrick?
I never met Patrick, but hey, I know how he play.
So with your long relationship with John Lynch, before he got into the league, do you know if he was calling teams, on your behalf to keep an eye out for you on the Stanford football field?
I don't know. I was just talking to Mr. Lynch and just trying to get a feel for how I should prepare throughout the process, because I know he went through the process leading as a junior. So just asking him questions like, how should I look as myself towards the next level, and what's my mindset towards the rest of the season. And he just told me, during this bowl game, you just got to get the ball out and have the best game of your life. And I try to do that, and I'm pretty sure I had one of the best games of my life that game. So I just try to listen to his advice.
Reuben, you clearly have NFL talent, but given some of the challenges you face, do you think you've beaten the odds in order to be in the NFL?
I don't look back at that. This since they picked me on the first pick, there's a new leaf, there's a new journey for me. So I'm just looking forward and just becoming great with the boy, man.
All right. Thank you, folks.
Thank you.
We're going to conclude here.